Howdy, folks, and welcome to another day in the Milky Way. And tonight I got a really good short one for you, and this is out of that nice book. Thank you all for coming, though. This is out of that book I got. It's called 100 Things You're Not Supposed to Know. And tonight we're going to talk about prison. Yeah, you're not supposed to know about that because, well, sure, you shouldn't be going there. Anyway, this is number 77 in the book, but I want to thank you all for coming. This has been I appreciate all of you. Thank you. You're all wonderful people. And I appreciate that you take a little bit of your time to come and spend it with me. And I'm going to try to do my best to fill you with information that you probably didn't know, or a little bit of time to relax and listen to somebody babble on about something, or tell a story, or whatever I'm doing tonight. But tonight we're going to talk about prison. Nobody likes to talk about it. Of course, nobody likes to go there. If you've been to prison, you probably didn't like it. Not saying that I have never been to a prison. I've drove by them. So there you go. And tonight we're going to start out. We're going to go and do this. And we're going to share the screen. And since I don't have, you don't want to, we're going to share screen. And you get to see some pictures, because what would this be? Maybe you didn't get to see some pictures. And so there we go. Okay, let's start out. The U.S. imprisons more of its population than any other country. Did you know that? The United States is home to almost 5% of the world's population, yet it holds 22% of the world's prisoners. The latest official statistics show that as of the middle of 2003, federal, state, and local facilities in America were holding 2,078,570 people. If we had those on a parole or probation, the figure jumps to almost 6.9 million. For the last 30 years, the number of prisoners has increased annually. The incarcerated population in the mid-2003 is a 2% rise over the prior year. Currently, one of every 75 men is in the clink. Wow, that's a lot of people being in prison. What do people around here do so wrong? Now, I don't have the statistics for you, but that's what it is. Not only are the absolute numbers sky high and ever increasing, but the rate of imprisonment keeps climbing into higher nosebleed territory too. In mid-2003, the U.S. imprisoned 709 people out of every 100,000. A year and a half earlier, the figure was 686. Wow. Yeah, we're going to the big house there. Look at that. You want to go there? No, nobody wants to go there. That does not look like a fun place. It is the mammoth survey of imprisonment from 1974 to 2001. The Bureau of Justice Statistics concluded at the year end 2001, over 5.6 million U.S. adults had ever served time in the state or federal prison. If incarceration rates remain unchanged, 6.6% of the U.S. residents born in 2001 will go to prison at some time during their lifetime. Wow. Now that's just crazy. I'll tell you, that is just crazy. You don't want to be that guy. So, these numbers are not only the highest among the industrialized, these numbers are not only the highest among industrialized nations, they're the highest in the world. The British government defines the study World Prison Population List. 4th edition gives 2003, gives the following top 5 prison nations as the start of 2002. The U.S., 686 inmates per 100,000 people. Cayman Islands, 664. Russia, 638. Belarus, 554. Kazakhstan, 522. Wow, sounds like these countries have badass people to me. And so there you go. In Cuba, the rate is approximately 297. Meanwhile, in lovely Iran, the incarceration rate is 229. The northern U.S., the U.S. northern neighbor has a rate of 102, while the south of the border it's 156. England, Wales combined have a rate of 139, and the figures are even lower in Scotland. The Northern Ireland is 62. The rates of other nations are interesting for comparison purposes. Now let's go through some of these. Ukraine, 406. South Africa, 404. Israel, 153. Spain, 126. Australia, 116. China, 111. Saudi Arabia, 110. Germany, 96. Italy, 95. Uganda, 91. France, 85. Vietnam, 71. Japan, 48. Nigeria, 34. India, 28. How many people live in India? 28 people. That out of a billion people, I think there's a billion in India. So why does the U.S. keep record numbers of its people in cages? The field of criminal justice is wrestling with that question, and the answers are complicated. But along the biggest factors are an ever-increasing number of laws, mandatory sentencing, and so-called war on drugs. Drug offenders make up about half the federal prison population. Wow. If that wasn't something that you didn't know, now you do. And thanks to my little book of 100 things that you're not supposed to know. Well, everyone, thank you. And I hope you don't go to prison, because going to prison probably ain't no fun. And stay out, be nice, be a good person. Let's bring down those numbers. We're all in the world together. No reason to club your neighbor or fight with them or steal his stuff. Most of the time, somebody will just give you things. Remember, we're going to practice on manifesting and magic and things like that. And those are the things we're going to use to bring in the favor upon us all. Now, remember, go out and give favor to everybody around you and everything around you, because everything is some way gets favor and it doesn't come back. You got to keep giving, and things will come back to you in better shape. So do that. Remember, everyone, go out, be the frequency you want to receive. I love y'all. Peace, everyone.